What's up, everybody? JT here. Another motorcycle video. I'm having issues with my 1998 Fat Boy. Its starter. Well, the starter's fine. I'll show it to you guys in a second. Um, the starter's fine. I believe it's the solenoid. We've done everything. I've changed the battery, changed the ground cable, basically checked everything other than the starter, because that's the last thing you want to do. So I came across a few videos. Well, my brother did. Travis sent me this video, and it was this guy fixing or replacing the solenoid with a solenoid kit. And I took apart my solenoid, and I had some corrosion and stuff in there. You guys will see that. I'll show you. And my bike basically just wants to start when it wants to. And when it doesn't want to, I know how to get it started. I just loosen the negative bolt to the battery, but keep it on the battery and separate the cord from the battery itself and flicker the switch a little, and I could get her to go. So that tells me solenoid, right? This kit from JP and Cycles was literally $22. This kit here. Oh, it was upside down. This kit, it's the All Balls Racing kit. It's a starter solenoid repair kit. Harley Big Twin, 1989 to 2007, and Sportsters for 83 and up. And it's just the solenoid replacement kit. $22. You normally know when it's your starter because, you could hear the teeth grinding and all that shit, Mine, I feel like, is overfiring, like it's missing the teeth, like it's going too far out. So that's what we're going to try to fix today. Let's see if... What's funny, like I said, is my bike likes to start when it wants to. So let's see if I could show you guys this issue. Okay. It's probably going to fire up. That's the funny part. I'm trying to do a fucking video and shit's going to start. Fucker. Okay, let's see if I can get it to do it. So, that'll happen, right? It'll start, it'll work great, it'll do just fine. I'll pull it down the driveway and the motherfucker won't start, right? Or I'll sit on it. Just, like I said, it just, whenever it wants to, it does. Let's see if it'll do it again. There it is, right there. So like I said, few starts, I'm out and about, few starts, she's good. Look, see? So I'm going to take apart my solenoid and I'm going to show you guys what I believe the issue is. Like when you hear that wind up, it's overfiring. So I believe it's getting pushed in just a little too far. So yeah, like I said, it just, does it whenever it pleases. So as you can hear, it's not my starter. When this thing fires up, dude, it fires right up. But that wind up will happen every day. It'll happen a lot, and it's not leaving me stranded because I know how to get it fired up, and I'm just getting sick of it. On my previous video, if you go look up the my bike review on this is a 98 with the original motor, so I'm assuming that's the original starter from 1998. So let's replace this solenoid. Okay, so we got the bike on the lift. Battery ready to be taken out because here's your starter, here's the solenoid, okay? So these three bolts got to come off. All I do is loosen this little chrome cap. It gets out of my way so I could get this bolt here. But to get the kit in, I'm going to have to remove this boot, I believe. I've never done this before. I'm going to have to remove this boot here to get the brass fittings in. And also, that one up here somewheres. And just to make my life easier, yeah, it's that one right here. I believe if I just take my battery out and remove the battery plastic or the battery cover, I should be able to be right at the top of my solenoid. So first, let me disconnect this battery and take it out, and then I'm gonna take this off and show you guys what I believe is wrong with my starter. Okay, so before I took apart my solenoid cap here, like I said, trying to get to that positive ground for the solenoid's like impossible with your oil pan. So just take out your battery, and once you remove this cover here, there it is right there. No big deal. You could get a wrench to it, possibly even a socket if you wanted to. So easy peasy. Let me open up this solenoid cap and show you what I believe is the issue. Okay, so I got the bolts off the solenoid cap. Now I did this other day, just even before I bought the kit, just to make sure that this might be an issue, because like I said, Trav sent me that video, and it's like, we've done everything else, so before we buy a starter, let's just do this, right? So here's the push rod here, and pulling it out. Now, from what I've been told and from what you could see, this corrosion here, that is not supposed to be there, which I'll show you on the new kit. And if you look in here at my solenoid piece, it's like smashing down on it. And I mean, it's not, you could feel it. You know, it's not bad as the video that I saw, but that's a pretty good enough sign for me to be like, well, let's just replace the solenoids. So I have the kit. I'm going to show that to you guys. All it is these brass fittings here and this new push rod. So yeah, now that that's here, I'm going to get all this taken apart. I've never done it before. I'm sure it's super easy. I'm going to read the kit instructions right now and get back to you. Okay, as you can see, that piece is out. Definitely gonna clean that pad up in there. Just dry clean it. I don't want to spray anything, but there's some corrosion up in there I'm gonna clean up for sure. As you can see, it was really easy to take out. Well, I didn't show it to you guys. I mean, I fought it for 10-15 minutes, but it's nothing. You know, I didn't have to remove the oil tank, as you could see, and I did the top one first because clearly the bottom one's going to be the easiest. So like I said on the previous video, do the hardest shit first. So here's the kit, and here's my piece, just fucked up, right? Here's the new one right here. Bam, brand new. So yeah, $22 fix. It gives you everything. Here's some of my old stuff. The washer, rubber washer, this boot. I got new boots. I got new rubber washers. I mean, 22 bucks. Come on, you know, do shit yourself, people. So I'm gonna put this back together and we'll get back to you guys. So if you guys are thinking it's the same issue that I am, which I'm 100% sure it is, and you see some gunk up in there like that, fucking clean it. You're here, you think it's your solenoid, so just clean it. And your cables, you know, I'm gonna clean the cables up. They didn't look too dirty, you know, but I'm gonna clean them up just because I'm here doing it. So if you guys are doing your solenoid like I am, clean it. You know, make sure you're getting a good connection before anything. Okay, there's one and done. This one definitely wasn't as beat up as the other one, but it's good enough. I mean, whatever, get rid of it, right? you got a kit, so just do it. So I'm going to do the bottom one now, and I'll get back to you guys when everything is together. And there's number 2. It's time to tighten things up, put the battery back in, fire her up. Okay, so the battery is put back in, everything is put back together. And I definitely haven't cleaned it yet. Boots went right back on. It was easy. So, let's see if that was the issue. My gas is on. Okay, so it definitely fired right up, which tells me one thing. I definitely rebuilt the solenoid the way it was supposed to be. Now we just wait and see if that wind ever happens again. And if it ever does happen again, I'll definitely let you guys know. But for now, it seems like that did the job, because it struggled firing up. And normally when it would struggle and I'd go to start again, it would wind on me. So, it seems like I did it. And I didn't use all the parts. I didn't use the new bolts. I just used the new rubber washers, the plastic mounts, and of course the solenoid pieces itself. And the gasket, I used the new gasket. But this is a 2-sided kit. You could use it on 2 different bikes, so you do get some extra parts, no big deal, whatever. And I did use the new plunger, so everything seemed to work good. Cross your fingers.